Yo, hello. Good morning, folks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully this stream is going to be good. We'll see, we'll see. Because my internet right now is not great. It's Friday, so you know how it is. But we'll see if we can pull it through. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Yeah, I'm going to do a little stream today. Because I honestly didn't prepare anything on Unreal Engine. I kind of wanted to check this project here of Unreal Engine, and I might as well do it on stream. I thought it would be cool. If it isn't, it is what it is. It's going to be a slow ass stream, so be prepared for that. Okay, let me actually do first and foremost. We got to do this. This is a must. We have to do the wordle of the day, man. It is mandatory right now in this goddamn stream to do the freaking wordle of the day, man. Let's do it. All right. God, I'm bad at this. I always start with Raise. It's a pretty good one. What's up, Amplifier? How you doing, brother? How you been? How you doing? Let's start with Raise. Okay, not bad. Wait, did you do it, Aldi? Oh, you did. Damn. Okay. Okay. Four? What's up, Elado? How you doing, brother? I always start with Reach. Reach. Okay. That's not bad, yeah. Honestly, I think the best word is probably the one that Odd uses. She uses, wait, ignore that. She starts with, what is it? I forgot. She mentioned it. What is it? I totally forgot. It has 4 vowels, which is pretty nice. I don't know. It was something, whatever. Pretty good. Okay, let's, dude, I'm going to be here for the next 35 minutes. Audio? What's that? What's up? Oh, audio. Yeah. Exactly. Wait, give me 1 sec. Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay. Yeah, audio. Audio was pretty good. Audio is probably one of the best ones. Let's see. Raise. God damn it. All right. So, So there's an E somewhere. Gases? Can't be. Shit, man. I hate doing these, man. I really fucking hate this game, man. I cannot come up with words for the life of me, dude. Freaking pallor? That's a word? That's not a word, dude. Pallor? What does pallor even mean? Bro, this language is fake as fuck, dude. I don't even know what that means. Okay, so we got an L. Laser? Nah. Oh my god, dude, I cannot come up with words. LaFu? Oh my god. Wait, think child. There has to be in the beginning. There's no fucking letter with like an end word, you know? Right? Is there any letter that ends, like any 5 word that ends with L? There's no way, right? Lamau, have you tried any Portuguese? No, I've not. No, actually. I always start with a joke, then transition to suave compliments, and follow with a proposition they can't refuse. What the fuck? That's my way. I will make you an offer you cannot refuse, child. Indeed. Labubu? It has to be a Labubu, man. It's always the fucking Labubus. Laver cup from tennis? Nah, dude. It's La. It's definitely La, dude. La? La puta. Wait, what? Wait, isn't La puta? It's the land from that one Studio Ghibli movie. It's not La Boo Boo. Insane, I know, right? La what, man? Lagos? Lagos? It's not a word. That's a place in Portugal. Hey, wait, what? What did I say? La puta, yeah. Watch your mouth. What do you mean, dude? It's a word. Studio Ghibli uses it. Little kids are saying it all around the world now. The Flying Castle? I don't know. I don't remember. What was the name? Give me one sec. Studio Ghibli movies. Forgot the name. Not House Moving Castle. No, none of these. Which one was it? It was that one where the boy and the girl reach like an island that is floating in the sky. Oh, Castle in the Sky. Yes, I love this movie, dude. This movie is awesome. Very fucking nice movie. Castle in the Sky. The city is called. This castle is called La Puta. La Puta. Castle in the Sky. Yes, it's one massive La Puta. Let me tell you. Oh, you know exactly what La Puta means. Yes, it means it's the location of this castle. Okay, Amplifier? Nothing else. Nothing else. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, can I? No. Okay. Later? What? Latex? Oh. What? It's in the end? EL? EA Sports. It's in the game. How? How's that a thing? My starting word is always putas? Damn. Okay. Wait, does that work? It works? What? You're telling me that this fucking dictionary does not have yorda, but it has putas? Bro, Wordle is fucked. Wordle is fucked. What in the hell, man? Bro, I don't know, man. Nice, you was whatever, dude. EL. It ends with EL. How? Pa. Pasel? Pabel? Pagel? Paquel? Pawel? Pagel? Pafel? What? Pamel? Pamela Anderson? Oh, bro, please give me a hint, man. Can I? Is this like that one game, freaking How I Met Your Want to Be a Millionaire? Can I do the There's no P? Fuck. Yeah, there's no P. You're right. Like, can I do a 50-50 or something? Can I do one of those? Can I ask help from the public? How about the funny animal with hunched back? You've already tried putas? Wait, how about the funny animal with hunched back? Sonic? Hedgehog? Hunched back? What the fuck is that animal? Bro, I can't think. So EL, and then an A. No P's. Paddle. No. Gaddle. Goodell? Gal Gadot? Goodell? What? My only hint is that you were extremely close when you were trying random words. Fuck, I don't remember. Wait. Goodell? Gazelle? How is gazelle? Bro, how is this how you... Wait, this is not how you write gazelle. It's like with 2 Z's, right? Or some shit. God damn it. Guys, we're going to be here for the next 3 hours. ADL. No, there's no way. Paddle, gaddle, jadle. Mandela? You're so close. Madel. Fucking man, I don't even know. Nadal? Dude, oh, by the way, Amplifier, can I just say, I'm a big fan of tennis, bro. Rafael Nadal is like an example, bro. He's one of the fucking... Dude, it's like that one guy that I look up to and I'm like, this is the motherfucker, bro. You know what I mean? Like, let's fucking go, bro. And now you have Alcaraz in tennis. Motherfucker has already 7 ATP wins. Crazy. Probably you're hearing this and thinking like, what is this guy talking about? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Please. Come on, man. Okay. Dude, those matches between Federer and Nadal. Holy, dude. They were fucking amazing. Wait. Goodell. Mazel is a word? Mazel? Quit stalling, my dude. Wait, what is Mazel? Fidel. I don't know, man. Vidal. Goodell. Oh my god, bro. I can't leave this fucking place, dude. Oh my god. Cadell. What? My favorite fact about Nadal is that he was trying to implant hair so many times, it never worked for him. Dude, poor guy. He had like a long, lustrous hair, dude, to be fair. You know what I mean? Because he always had like very long hair, you know what I mean? Yeah, dude, honestly, I can feel him, bro. Like, hair is a big thing for us, you know what I mean? So it's part of your identity, and it was part of his identity visually for so long. Losing it must have been, you know, I can kind of understand it. It's fucked. Jafel, Fidel, bro. I don't know, man. I give up. I'm not giving up. Favel. Skin can suck a nut. A fat nut. That's what I would. Oh my god, dude, I swear to God. Okay, Unreal. Okay, let's try Unreal. I wanted to break down, actually just check the Unreal project because it is a very interesting project. So this project is, I think it came out like already a few weeks ago, months. Oh my god. Okay, November 4th. So this is Agora Studio's new animation sample project that you can download if you want. If you have like Unreal Engine 5 and if you want to download this sample, you can do so. So this is basically a sample that was done by this studio, Agora Studio. And the overall objective was to basically do as much as you can for an animation project that is linked to TVs and movies, like entirely in the engine. You know what I mean? So they made this, right? This is the final project. This is like the final result. This is the first short in like 5, I think, that they're making, at least from the quick search that I did. That looks pretty good. So all the animations that you're seeing, the lighting, everything was, from my understanding, apart from like the modeling of things like the characters, but the rigging, the animations were all done in the engine, which is pretty surprising. Because you normally do the animations and the, like even this effect is so fucking nice, dude. It's super anime-esque, you know what I mean? That they do here. Ooh, look at that. It's amazing. But yeah, all the animations, all the rigging of the characters, you know, VFX, lighting, it was all made in engine, right? And it was thought about, the pipeline was thought about in a way of not, this is not really for video games. This is made for animations, for movies and all that sort of stuff. And I took a quick glance at it, and especially on a lighting perspective, oh my god, dude, it is most definitely not ready for video games. But it looks pretty cool, you know? Some lens flares. Bam. Did I miss World again? Yes, you did. And I failed, man. I fucking failed. It is what it is. What is the word, actually? What is the word? Okay, so they also have like this video here breaking down everything, which is pretty cool because I haven't seen the video fully, but they basically break down like their overall logic and the pipelines that they're using. I'm not sure if you guys want to see a little bit of this. Maybe we see the first minute or so.
Hi, everyone. My name is Marco.
Just the first minute.
Agora Studio, and today we're going to look through the ACOM beta intro project. A little bit of a history. Agora Community, or ACOM, is a website that we started to share high-end rigs and free education for the animation community. We created some characters for animation that would cover a lot of the archetypes. We called them Alpha,
cool.
Beta, Delta, Gamma, and Omega. We also thought it would be fun to create a short 1-minute intro for each of them.
Yeah, so these guys actually make these cuts that you're seeing here. I think this is actually an engine. You can do this in engine, which is really nice. So you can effectively do storyboarding in real time, like inside the engine. That's really fucking cool.
The basic idea is that their compound is attacked by robots, and we could show the same event from each character's perspective and how they dealt with those challenges. When we started developing our beta short, we decided to do everything in real time.
Yeah, look at that. All this is basically the rig of the character, right? And so they made all of this rig inside the engine. It's pretty nice. And all the animations, obviously.
Rigged and animated all the characters, and then all the lighting, VFX, and final output is coming directly from Unreal. In this video, I'm going to give you a high-level view of the structure of the project, so you know where to find the assets that we're sharing.
Okay, yeah, pretty much. I just wanted to show that little first bit because I did see saw a little bit of this video, not entirely, but this first part already kind of describes well what this is all about. So this is the project, actually. You can open it up if you want and download it. So you kind of come in and you are greeted with all of these beautiful characters. Look at that shit, man. Look at that beauty. Kind of reminds me of like the Incredibles or some shit. Well, this guy's kind of like Lilo and Stitch. Look at that beauty. Yes. Okay. So they do have, I think, this panel right here. I'm actually going to decrease this because this project can be pretty heavy, especially when you're streaming on top. Not a great idea. So I'm going to open the cinematic in medium graphics. This will probably mean, I think I still have Lumen activated, but yeah, it's not going to be as good as it is, but give me just a second then. Let's see it. Okay. So this is the level. And okay, it's already lagging, dude. My computer is good. I have a pretty nice computer. I tested this out before and it was working nice. It was lagging a bit in some parts, but streaming on top, maybe not a great idea. Let me see if I can. Yeah, should be good. Let it load it up a little bit. But yeah, you can see here, for example, this is the base level, right? And whenever on the bottom here, you have the timeline. This is the sequencer right here. So this is basically the timeline of the cinematic, right? So if I scroll, I would basically play this cinematic here that you guys saw, right? But this is basically the base. Oh, this is lagging. Wait, let me do something here. Maybe this helps. Okay, so I put it in non-lit mode. So right now there's nothing when it comes to like lighting affecting the scene. So it helps a lot even to just move around when there's a lot of things going on. And the problem with this project that is so heavy is that you see all of these like little points here. These are all light sources. This is probably the main reason why this thing would never ship in a video game ever. There's no fucking shot. Grab, I gotta watch the start of the stream and check out the world of time. Sure. These light sources, there's so many of them, it's crazy. Like this makes total sense in the context that they want to use, which is like an animation for a film where you don't really need real-time rendering with players playing the game. You know what I mean? But there is no way in a video game scenario, this is just way too many lights. And they're even using aerial lights. So there's like, so if you come over here, lights, right? There is, I think you can see it, yeah. There are a bunch of different light sources, like different light sources. You have a point light, right? Which is kind of describing pretty well what a point light is, right? It's a light that basically lights up everywhere that it touches, right? And then you also have, let me go down here. I can convert this into, for example, a spotlight, right? Where now it's different. It's just casting a light in that specific area, right? Or you can do a rectangular light, but this is very good because it mimics how a lot of movies tend to do the lighting. in their movies, right? But the problem with this is that it is very expensive. Like normally video games just plainly do not use these at all, like at all. Just because I don't exactly know the technical stuff behind this. That's the part that I'm more of an artist than a technical lighting artist. But the problem with this is that it's just too expensive, especially when you compare even the way that this this is casting. It's much more softer than, for example, a point light. Let me see. Let me just adjust this a little bit. Is this a good example? Maybe I should bring it over here. Yeah, I don't exactly know like specifics when it comes to yeah, but I think this is the part that we want to see, is the casting of this light source. Let me push it over here. Let me see. And let me bring the intensity a little bit up. Okay, so you see how soft this shadow is? It's a pretty nice and soft shadow, right? Which is kind of what you want to achieve as much as you can a lot of the times. But for example, if you bring a point light, I believe it just doesn't, I mean, it probably actually produces pretty good results because I think these guys are using mega lights for this. But let me compare it. Let me see. By the way, I haven't played for a while now with Unreal Engine, so there's a lot of things that I'm forgetting. So you see, yeah, you see how like the lighting is much more sharper than the you see here, for example, 300, right? So I'm going to put at 0 and then put this at 300. You see how soft the lighting is? This is much more realistic, much more realistic. But the problem with this is that the calculations that are behind this are much more higher. And rectangular lights are really good if you want to get cinematic shots, but they're really expensive for a video game scenario, especially if you want to hit like 60 frames per second on a PlayStation 5 Pro or something, right? It's pretty hard. Like even games like The Last of Us 2, they don't even use rectangular lights. Yes. So they don't use this, and they don't even use point lights, because point lights even have a problem, which is you're casting a light everywhere, right? This is casting a light literally everywhere around its area, right? And the problem with it is it's just very expensive, right? Like video games have a lot going on, and lighting is probably one of the hardest, one of the most performance heavy things in a video game. And especially when you tickle this box right here, cast shadows, that's where things start to go really wrong. So there's a logic behind how these games work, which is, I believe it's, for example, a spotlight casts a shadow, right? A shadow here, okay? But if you have a point light, it's effectively like having 6 of these point lights, right? So you could have effectively 6 point lights, you know what I mean, casting shadows in various places. But if you have 1 point light, it's basically the equivalent. So, you know, it's like one of these is 6 of these, and that's super expensive for a video game. So again, even if you check The Last of Us 2 cinematic approach on lighting, they mostly, or I'm pretty sure 99.9% of the times, they only use spotlights, right? I'm not saying that you don't use point lights ever. Point lights are very, very useful, especially if you want to get like, for example, let's say this area right here, like maybe it's a little bit too dark, right? Maybe you want a little bit more indirect lighting. You can put a light source over here, bring up the, okay, this is not going to be good, okay, folks, but whatever. That's not the point. Maybe I can bring a light source over here. I can delete the cast shadows. You see how there's a reflection over here on the bottom? That's kind of weird because you're going to move around, right? And you see the reflection here on the bottom, and that's kind of weird, but you can delete it. If you come over here to the specular scale, you can just delete it, right? So if you did a couple of adjustments here, maybe on the color, maybe you bring a little bit more of a blues. I don't know. I'm not going to spend too much time here, but you see what I mean? You see what you can do? You can basically put a little bit more indirect lighting here, you know, without much of a cost. Obviously, like reduce the attenuation radius. Attenuation radius is always a big thing. Because the bigger this is, the more problems it's going to create, because if you're you know, clashing, you know, different light sources with its attenuation radius, it's Unreal doesn't like that. Okay, it's just going to bring more problems with it. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm yapping way too much, but I really dig this, so I don't know. I just kind of, plus I kind of like to it's good sometimes to just talk about this, because to refresh my memory on how Unreal works and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I don't know if I'm being fucking annoying, let me know. But yeah, there's also a pretty another different way actually to do lighting like this, which is that I'd probably prefer in this, maybe in this situation, maybe not actually, because there is a problem, but there is a way. Let me do a material here really quick. So a material, let me call it matte emission, whatever. Let me just open this up, and let me just come over here, and let me do 3-1 and a multiply and bring it over here, and emissive color, and I'm going to convert this to a parameter and say it's color, and then I'm going to convert this also to a parameter and say it's intensity. It's a pretty basic material, nothing special, just to create a emission node. Emission material, I mean. And then let me go in basic. Actually, let me go sphere. Do we have spheres? We have spheres. Okay. So let me bring this over here. There's also a really nice way to create lighting, which is to basically do emissive materials, right? So you can come over here on the outline. Wait, where are the... So I've opened these parameters. Where are they actually? Do they not show up? They should show up. Oh, maybe I need to do a material instance. Forgot about this part. Wait, what? How did I forget about this? Let me see. I'll do it like this, whatever. So if I put this over here, and then I come here, let me put a color like, again, maybe a light blue, and then I raise the intensity. Oh, they have like a... okay, they have like a lens, they have like a dirt mask on top of the camera. That's interesting. So that's why you're seeing all of these like dirt stuff. Wait, how do I, let me see. It's probably on the post-process. Is it in the post-process? How do they do this? I don't know exactly how they've done this. Let me see. They have film, global illumination, reflections. Yeah, they're using mega lights. This is like insanely heavy from what I know. Because mega lights, it's pretty good when you have like a ton of lights like they have here. But I think it's like super fucking heavy, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's even usable at all in a video game context. So that's something to take into account. Let me see. Do they not have like a dirt mask around here? No, they only messed around with the color grading, shadows, midtones, film. Wait, where did they put this? PPV, let me see. PPV. They only have this one. Wait, where the hell did they put this? Post-processing volume. Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, but now I'm deleting everything, which is... Oh, maybe they did like a custom material? Post-processing material? No. Lens dirt. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me delete this just for now. Okay, so let me... If I kill this light, so this light is not giving any light anymore. Oh, wait. This light is not casting any light right now. Wait, why is that? Movable? Huh. Interesting. This should be casting light, like indirect lighting all over the place. I'm not entirely sure why it's not working right now. It has to be something with the... is it because of megalights? I don't actually know how megalights works. I've never really messed with megalights. What if I delete this? Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, but whatever, like... it's a pretty normal way to do lighting also for if you want to like have more indirect lighting, which is to create. It is kind of shitty because you can like kill the renderer of like the mesh, but you can't really kill this, you know what I mean, this effect. And I've seen a couple of games even when people are playing where there's that problem, you know what I mean, there really is that problem. Where you can see like all of this reflection and it looks kind of weird. Let me test something out actually. Yeah, it isn't. Okay. It's probably something to do with the way that they're rendering this. Maybe they've deleted the casting of like emissive somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. Emissive. Oh, there we go. They did. Wait. Did they? Because that's path tracing. I'm not sure actually. I don't know. I don't know what they did around here. But yeah, whatever. Let me see. Let's check the cinematic actually. It's probably going to be cool. So I think they start... I think it's over here. Let me see. Let me unlit this so we can see what the hell's going on. Pretty big map. Pretty big map. So they normally do the level without even thinking. I mean, they probably thought about the cinematic, but normally even for video games, like what you do is basically you do the map normally for video game, but then you add the cinematic on top. There are certain times that people definitely think of locations for cinematics, but at least from my experience, I don't know. It's mostly like, imagine like this is the map or the level that you're going through, right? There are sections a lot of the times of the map that you can't reach, but they're used for cinematics or background stuff, you know what I mean? Or even both, you know? So yeah, not the case of this one though, because this is mostly for animation cinematics and stuff. Wait, so let me play this. Where do they show up? Is it over here? I think it's over here, yeah. So this is where the animation starts. We can actually see it over here if you go to the camera and replay it, and it doesn't work. Hello? Wait, why does this shot not work? The first shot's not working. Why is that? Where's the camera? Where is that goddamn camera, bruh? Bro, why are you here, my guy? In the middle of nowhere. Is it because of the PPV? Let me see. Is it because of the lens? Nah, dude. There's no way. There's no shot. It's because of that. Oh, interesting. Maybe it's on purpose. I'm not sure. Okay, so we can actually play the animation, you know, and see it through. Like, this is in engine, right? It's pretty fucking cool to see it in engine. Like if I leave the camera and I go to where the animation is playing, let me see where it is. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. No, we're not. Wait. We're there, right? Okay, we're... Yeah, we can actually see the animation playing like right here. You know what I mean? We just play. It's pretty fucking nice. I have you in the background while grinding Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as if you were a podcast. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Dude, I actually want to replay that game, but like I'm kind of scared of the amount of hours that one needs to put to play that fucking game again. It's so many. It's so many hours. It's so many hours. Like, I feel like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth really has the problem of being way too fucking big. Like, there's too much. I really like the game, but there's too much shit, man. And the map, I kind of really wish the map was a little bit more linear, but whatever. It's still a great fucking game. I'm really excited for the third part, even though the story is, but whatever. Okay. Let's see. Too many hours, and I'm loving every single one. Fair, yeah. How many times have you beaten Ned, man? Beat that fucking guy again for me, dude. Fucking crybaby son of a gun, dude. All right. Let's see. Like, you see how many lights, dude. There's no fucking shot, dude. What is this? Bro, they've put individual lights. This is insane. This makes no sense for a video game, right? But yeah, this is for an animation, so they can do whatever the fuck. That's the great thing about an animation, bro. You can really push lighting. You can really push lighting to the max, dude. It's insane. In video games, it's so limiting. It's kind of frustrating at times. It is a cool little challenge. I could hop in and comment for engagement every now and then. I appreciate it. It's all right. No worries. Okay. Let me see. What is over here? They have a cube over here? What is this? Oh, they have fog. Yeah, they also used fog. Interesting. So you see here, they put like a cube, an invisible cube, but they have a material on top of it that's basically to mimic fog. Let me see the material, actually. I'm curious. Okay. Albedo emission extension. Okay. Oh, I see. Fog color, base fog, detail fog. This is actually really nice. Curl noise. Okay. Do they have like... Actually, let me mess around with these parameters a little bit just to see what they can fucking bring. Fog overall density. Okay. Is this even doing anything? Wait. Ain't it lazy? Wait, what do you mean? What? The amount of lights? I wouldn't say so, no. Like, if you go to one of my I think I've mentioned this. Let me go to my art station. I do the same. If I was in their position, I do the same. Because the amount of the thing is, like, when we do these sorts of things, bro, let me show you. We tend to look to every single goddamn detail to get the most out of everything, every little goddamn detail, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a painting, you know what I mean? Painting is all about lighting a lot of the times, right? And why can I not sign into my account? Art station, hello? And yeah, we tried to get like as much lighting information as we can from everywhere. I've done the same, bro. In this little project, for example, that I have, like, I use so many light sources, it's insane, right? Like, you don't see them, but if you go to the engine and check this project out, there's so many lights, it's insane. Like, actually, I can already see some of them. I can even point them out. Let me see. Let me just open Epic Pen here. Okay. So, for example, I have a light source coming from above, lighting only this part. I have another light source, like over here, shining on this beam alone. I have like light sources, like so many of them above here. You know what I mean? Just lighting this part of the roof. You know what I mean? Or here in the tree. Or even here, I have a bunch of light sources just lighting up a little bit. Or even here in the tree, you know what I mean? This part. It's so many, it's insane. But like, if you wanted to reach this sort of detail for a video game, there's no way. There's no fucking shot. You would need to rely heavily on like the overall lighting. So directional light, fog, the sky atmosphere, which is basically like ambient lighting. You would need to rely on all of that sort of stuff. And then add lights here and there, and you know, you would need to do a lot of performance checks and shit like that. So I don't think what they're doing, I would do the same. I would do the same for sure. If I could, because there is also the issue of but that comes down to the team, right? Like a lot of the times there's not only one lighter working on this. And so if, for example, I light the scene up, I need to make it so that if another lighting artist is going to come in here, he understands and it's kind of easy for him to manipulate accordingly. So, but it kind of depends. It kind of depends on the project. You know what I mean? I mean, if we're going to render a cutscene, it doesn't matter how complex the lighting is in your scene, right? True. Yeah, exactly. Or is it how it normally done? Yeah. It will probably take a ton of time to render, but it will render eventually. Yeah. This would probably, take a good chunk of time to render for sure. Especially because I think they're using path tracing for this scene. So yeah, that takes a ton. Path tracing is like another render system that is not used for video games yet, because it just takes it's just a lot. Like so yeah. As a film student, I have to say lights are everything. True. Yeah. Yes, it's true, but it's a big component for sure. Music also, I would say. Follow-up question, is it necessary to put as much detail everywhere, or is it viable to focus attention of viewer on specific points and direct their gaze on intense spots? That should be your main focus, really. Like when you, at least in my opinion, obviously, like when you do a scene, for example, this one, let me see. For example, when you do a scene like this, yeah, absolutely, you're absolutely right. Like because like a lot of the times when you do a project like this, right, is you're gonna be constrained over time, right, and budget, right? You're gonna have a week, 2 weeks, whatever is the time to create a scene like this. And wait, want to show you something so bad, Kouto? Yeah, show me Batoon. Sorry about that. First time catching a live. Hope you were well, Kouto. Thanks for the stream. Scoticus? Damn, that is a name, dude. Scoticus. I love that shit, man. All right. It's like Latin for Scotland or something. I don't know. It's like a mixture. Spoticus and Scotland. You got Scoticus. I like it. Appreciate it, man. So like I was saying, when, for example, like create, let me actually grab like a better example, just because it's more focused. Because this one is a little bit it's like the room. Let me see. PC is lagging right now. Bear with me. There's one specific shot that I thought it was cool. Sure, this one, right? So what is the focus here? I don't even like this shot, to be that honest. I don't think this shot is... I'm not saying it's bad, but I don't know. I feel like there's probably other ways that I would light that maybe would be... I don't know. I wouldn't say better, but I don't know. I just... Because, like, what is the main thing here in this shot, right? It's the character. The character should be the one that should be lit up. You know what I mean? And that, exactly. You're definitely right, a lot of like, the main focus is the thing that should be lit up well. So the character is the one thing that should be lit up decent. Well, depending on what you want to achieve. Maybe this was exactly what they wanted. They wanted the character to be like completely shadowed for some reason that I probably missed in the cinematic, right? Because a lot of people do that. And like the background stuff is kind of like secondary, for example, right? So yeah, I don't know. I hope that answered. Can we get a quick reaction on game trailers for Supreme Experiment? The Atmosphere. I've talked about that. Yeah, I've talked about that game. I thought it was fake as hell. There's nothing there, bro. There's nothing there. I've talked about it, man, before. Yeah, I thought the game was nothing. There's nothing in that game. I thought there were some shots that were pretty cool. But there were shots that were basically the guy grabbing an Unreal Engine 5 asset from the store, doing some tweaks and changes and calling it a day and saying it was, you know, it's his or whatever. And I didn't appreciate that at all. Let me tell you. Like there was one that's like a subway train. That is one of the most famous scenes in the Unreal Engine marketplace, and the guy just straight up used it, and nah, dude, I didn't appreciate that. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be cool if it gets enough attention to like and enough budget, because I feel like that was the objective of the trailer, was to get budget for the game, get people's attention, maybe investors and shit. I don't know, maybe the game will be cool, you know, but I think it's too soon to say. I like the cinema. Wait, I think the music now it's too loud. I wanted to pump it up a little bit, but I think now it's way too loud. Let me see. Let me boost it a little bit. Yeah, maybe like that. Yeah, maybe like that's better. Okay. So yeah, hope that answered the question. But yeah, when you have an objective to light, you need to make sure, like, what is the main thing that needs to be lit up? Like, what is the main point of, like, what is the main thing to that the one that's watching needs to watch for? You know what I mean? If it's the case of the character, then let's make sure the character is, I mean, there's cases that the character doesn't even need to be lit up that well, like in this case, because it's taking so much from the frame, you know what I mean, that it's kind of impossible that your gaze is not going to look over here or here, you know what I mean, because the figure is just so big, maybe, you know. There's no, the thing about lighting though is, like, there's not a correct answer, you know what I mean? There really isn't. It's like there's so many ways to light this scene up, that there's really not a good or a, I mean, there's a good and a bad answer depending on the story that you want to tell, but there's not a best one, you know what I mean? So yeah. Okay, let me just check some of these scenes here. It is lagging, dude. I kind of want to take down Mega Lights because of that. Let me see. Let me get out of here. Like, if you had like if this was like a gaming scenario, I would delete all of these lights and I would put probably like, I don't know, man, maybe 5 or 6 max. 6 is probably already, it's good. 6 lights, you know, I always try to do stuff with like 6 lights, 7 maybe max, and then if I can even take 1 or 2 down, I do it, you know. It looked like the really cool short film and the concept is not bad. I think not total garbage. I do see the vision there, and using acid should not be shameful. So I think they made everything though. They made all of the characters, they made all of the assets. They basically used Unreal for the animations. That's the interesting part also. Like, the fact that they did the animations inside of Unreal, that's kind of crazy. Because, like, you would normally do that in Maya or in Blender or whatever, and then you transport those animations into Unreal. But, you know, it's an extra step that is always annoying to do. You know what I mean? Because A for effort. True. Because, like, there's always issues when you transport stuff from Blender or Maya to Unity or Unreal Engine. There's always like little things that you might forget, like, I don't know, maybe you forgot to transform, or maybe you forgot to like apply transformation, or the scale isn't right, or whatever, you know what I mean? Maybe you forgot to rotate for some reason, and now you transport the animation in here and suddenly the character's like, bam, you know, 90 degrees to the side. It's like, oh, I don't know, but it's just paying attention to the, like, those little details. But it should be good. It's whatever. But, you know, if you can do all of it here and it's like a good workflow, because I remember trying to do animation within Unreal Engine with metahumans and it was fucking garbage. It was so bad, like, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago or something. Seems like a small indie trying to do something unique. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't take too much attention about that. Like, the objective was to find a pipeline that works for Unreal. You know what I mean? That was their objective. They probably worked very closely with Unreal for this. You know what I mean? I don't think this is even a commercial, like a commercial project. Because why would you share this? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's cool just to break it down, just see what they do, essentially, you know? But yeah. I kind of want to do one of these scenes though, not gonna lie. Can I choose this character? Why can I not pick it up? Is it because of the, let me hide this? Okay, now I can. Let me see. Control B. Beta. Motherfucking beta, dude. Okay. So this is the character. And we got some bones, bro. Look at those bones, bro. Those magnificent bones, dude. Okay. How do I forgot how to, a couple of things I forgot. I forgot how to enter. Let me enter this shot. So this is, oh yeah, by the way, what you're seeing here, right, is like a timeline with all of the shots, right? So this is shot 1, shot 2, this is shot 3, yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? The cool thing about this is that this is a master sequencer. And so you can open this up and all of the, am I opening? Okay. And all of the information from this specific shot, shot 2, is in here. So you see the audio, the control, the animations, the lighting, all of it is like here. You know what I mean? So it's pretty, this is pretty good just to keep everything organized, because there's a lot of people working on this. It's like VFX, it's animation, it's lighting, so you want to keep shit organized or else it's a fucking mess. Basically. If I pick this, how do I open the animation skeleton? I totally forgot, actually. I actually totally forgot. Shit. They did bake the animation, I'm seeing, yeah. They baked it. Animation. Can I, wait, can I open this up then? For example, okay, sure, whatever, this guy, Gamma. So if I open it up, you should have like a bunch of animations over here, yeah. This one. Oh, they do, okay. Interesting. So I thought they made the animations in the scene, but it feels like they made it separately. Hey, what's happening? Yo, why is my guy disappearing? Oh. Wait, does he go to a different position? Oh, wait, what? Oh no, they definitely did it in game though. There's no way, yeah. They didn't do it here. They did it, yeah. They did it in game, that's for sure. How do I show it up? I don't remember. There's like a way for you to show the skeleton of the character, but I totally forgot how to do that. Man, that's what happens when you don't mess with Unreal, bro. Or with anything, you forget, bro. It's probably nothing crazy. I just don't remember. But yeah. Let me see. What do they have more around here? Audio cues. Baked animations. Lighting. They have 43 lights? There's no way. Jesus Christ, dude. Not 43, but a good chunk. How do they even have like, I'm wondering. Do they even have like, directional light and shit like that? Because a lot of these interior scenes, yeah, they don't even need like a directional light or anything like that, because it's just not really that useful, I guess. Like, let me see. Lighting rendering. Do they have levels? They do. This seems a little bit too dark though. What happens if I light this up? Oh, there we go. They do. Okay. Oh man, this actually looks so much better. What the hell? Okay, they do use it. Okay, they do. Let me see. Directional light? They have 3 directional lights? Huh? Bro, what am I missing here? This is kind of weird. Oh, man. Oh, okay, I know what's happening. Yeah, it's because in each and every single one of these shots, everything changes. And even the, they're even changing like the directional light They're changing everything, yeah, you see? They're changing like the directional light, the skylight, they're changing everything. Yeah. I see. Is that why they have like multiple directional lights? Interesting. Like oh my god, dude, look at that shit. Oh my god, that's insane. Oh. Bro, the lag is crazy right now, dude. Honestly, I get it, especially because I think that scene is like one with characters. Yeah, it's one with characters. You want to like do as many lights as you can.
How did you get access to this?
So if you go to the Unreal Engine Marketplace, let me boot it up. I think it's in fab.com. Yes, it's called fab.com. So if you go to fab.com, right, which is basically Epic Games store for like Unreal Engine stuff, and then you type, I think it's ACOM. So, yeah, it's over here. If you type like this or whatever, ACOM animation sample, it's over here. So you can download it for free and check it out. Basically, it's pretty nice. So yeah, you do need Unreal Engine 5.7 installed or 5.6. You should be good to go. So yeah, wait, what is this? Animation tools. Oh, I didn't see this. This is a set of tools designed for animations by animators for animators. Each tool is dockable anywhere you like.
Optimized as hack.
I mean, it's not a video game. It's not. You're not supposed to like. Plus, they have like, oh, this is really cool to see. Also, I forgot about this. Damn, because this is like the before they actually do the animations, they do this, right? Damn, that's actually so fucking nice. Yeah. I mean, it's unoptimized. Yeah, it is. But this is not a video game. You know what I mean? This is an animation, so whatever. You can do this. It's fine. Give me 1 sec. Dude, I got some freaking what do you call these in English? I haven't bought these since like freaking, I don't even know, 8th grade, bro.
Oh, I thought it was
some
for
goddamn
actual game. I forgot Unreal is a film software.
No,
too.
no. This is for like film stuff. This is actually for film stuff. Like animation film, you know what I mean? So TV. So yeah. Bro, I got these. Like gummy bears, I don't know, candy and shit. Dude, I haven't bought these in so long. But because I had like gastroenteritis, like I can't eat shit. I can't eat anything. But I can eat candy. So I'm like, fuck it, you know? But it brought like a ton of these. You know what I mean? Bro, I hate these. These are garbage. And it's just mostly what it has. I got ripped off, dude. I got totally ripped off. I'm so mad. Actually, these are not bad, but there's like these ones that are like sushi or whatever. Bro, these are garbage. These are so bad. I hate them. I like this, man. This is the shit that I like. Some goddamn eggs. But it's like finding a goddamn needle, dude, in the hay. I kind of want to do one of these scenes though, myself, thinking if it's like a video game, you know what I mean? And compare it. Let me try something simpler. This transition is pretty cool.
Licorice?
Licorice? No. What is this? I don't know what this is.
Is this stream sponsored by Gummy Bears?
I wish. I'll accept it. Yes, I love gummy bears. Honestly, these ones. Focus! Bro, these ones, oh my god. I swear to Mother Teresa, dude. Can you focus on my hand? Bro! Oh my god, bro. Please focus. Focus! This. Oh my god. This one is. It's okay. It's like a freaking. This one is so bad. This one's dog shit. I don't like it. Wait. Oh my god. Yeah, I got hurt. Don't mind that. This. Oh my god, this is horrible. And there's so many of them. There's too many of them, man. It's just that. Bro, this is all going to the garbage. Camera poses, focus of average Gen Z kid. The fuck? Bro, I literally have none. It's just fucking. Okay. Oh, we call those breeze? 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 What? Let me see that. Breeze?
Bam. We don't have this. We got actual good candy.
Bam! What's up, Avalos? How you doing, brother? We don't have this. We actually got good candy. Bro, I've been to the UK, bro. You guys need to stop eating, man. You really do, bro. You guys eat way too fucking much, bro. Okay? I'm just gonna say that, bro. Okay, man? Eat, bro. Holy! Okay. Too many lights. Okay, which scene do we want to do? Let's do a simpler one, because it's been a while since I've been here, right, folks? The thing is, dude, there's something missing here, bro. Like, this is way too dark. This should be, like, on. Always, right? There's no way.
Who said UK?
I did. Wait. Oh, yeah, you're from Ireland. See it. Try Googling Bria's Shush. Bro, what? I don't trust this guy, man. This guy's it's gonna show up some weird stuff. Shush. 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 Hello? Like, it does show up, but it does show up a bunch of other stuff that I don't want to show. You know what I mean? Wait. Oh, yeah, these ones. Yeah. These ones are pretty common here, yeah. It is this. It's basically this. ¿Cómo se llama esto? Tu madre. Got him. Okay. Yeah, it's basically this, really. But it's much smaller. They basically cutted it. You know what I mean? I don't really like them, but the addiction to sugar is way too big, so I'm going to keep eating them. Okay. Wait. This is way too dark, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like really dark. Oh, okay, never mind. It was kind of loading it up. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. I do think this transition, how do they do this? It's a lot of work. Wait, let me grab one of these lights. How you been,
Whatever
Avalos?
is this, I don't like it. Search Irish candies.
Forever is this, I don't like it. Search Irish candy. Fine. This is supposed to be a freaking Unreal Engine stream, folks. Irish candy. Let me see. Oh my god, by the way, some of the cookies that people eat in the UK, I'm like, how do you eat that, man? How do you eat this shit, dude? It's so bad. I don't get it. There's one that's like, I don't get the whole jelly in the middle of the cookie, man. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you put jam in the middle of a goddamn cookie? It just makes no sense. So what do we get from the Irishman? What is this? Is this candy? This is not candy.
Again,
Irish potato candy? What is this shit? I know I did. I know Batoons. I get it. It's two different things. I know now. All right. Bro, what is this, man? What is this? Can you explain this, Bad Tunes? Why would you do this to candy, bro? Why would you do this? This looks... Is this cheese in the middle? Bro, this is not candy. This ain't goddamn candy, bro. What is this? Orion's? Irish potato...
Delicious.
Bro, these guys are so obsessed with potatoes that they even made candy out of potatoes. That's insane, dude. Your obsession is... Guys, you guys need help, dude. You guys need help. There's no shop. What is wrong? Bro, I swear the Irish flag should just be a potato. You know what I mean? Just a massive potato. Tofu? Bro. Wait, UK candy. Was there even candy? I mean, there's... All of these are pretty common everywhere, though. Like Maltesers, Lion, Arrows, you know, Crunch, Crunchy, or whatever. These are pretty fucking common. Bro, but the cookies, though. Oh my god, dude. The cookies are horrible. Okay, no, these are pretty good. There's like one specific type of cookies.
Please go to Ireland and eat bunch of Orions.
Orions. But are they good? Bourbon. These look nice, actually. It's kind of funny how these cookies basic... Oh my god, it's... Bro, this is horrible. How do people like this? Jaffa. Bro, this is the most disgusting cookie that I've ever tasted. And this is like one of the biggest like foods, like biggest cookies in the UK. How? How?
Made only in Ireland.
Made only Orion. It's insane, dude. Why would you do this to yourself? To be fair, I don't really like these sorts of candies that have like jam in the middle. So whatever. It's kind of like my thing, you know what I mean? I don't like my thing, bro. I don't like my thing, bro. Okay. Back to Unreal. Doing good, Avalos. Doing good, brother. I had some stomach issues, but now I'm eating candy, so I'm good.
OJAF.
There's one gummy bear. Yes. We're winning. We're fucking winning. Bro, it's literally all. There's nothing else. Man, I wasted €2 on this shit. Not worth it. Okay. Let me get out of here. Let me see this. So they have...
Dude that can only drink water and photosynthesize roasts other countries' candies. A peak stream.
Bro.
JAF is lit in the depressing night of UK.
Bro, Jaffa can Jaffa the hell out of here. I don't know. No bueno, dude. Jaffa can get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck Jaffa, bro. Nah, dude. I don't get it, man. Wait, so why aren't the lights showing up when I... What? So they only show up in the camera. Alright. Kinda weird. Are they the same lights? They are. What are they doing to do this? There has to be a... They didn't manually do this. That'd be crazy to do. There's no way. They're probably triggering like... My guess is that they have like 2 sets of lights. One, this is the first one. No, it's all in the same? I see. Oh, it's much simpler than I thought. Okay. So they have a set of lights here that only show up... And then this is where it starts. And then these show up. Okay. Doesn't really explain everything though. So I'm trying to figure out what they did here to make this happen, this transition a lot smoother, because it's so many lights, you know what I mean? So all the lights... What is this? Oh, they do reduce the intensity. Look, you know? They did this for each and every single one of them? Bro, that is painful. I mean, you could just select all of them, come over here, and type 0, and it just makes all of them. It's probably not that hard, to be fair, yeah. But doing this like this is really... the workflow is kind of iffy on the lighting here, I feel like. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I feel like there's some better ways probably to do this. I'm not exactly sure how, but maybe group them up or something. I don't know. You could probably just group all of these lights that show here, right? And change the intensity to, like, have a parameter that changes the intensity to all of them. I'm not sure, actually. Maybe it's just better like this, much more easier. Because it's basically the only time that they use this, really. That's about it. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm overthinking. Let me see. Okay, for example, a scene like this, how many lights are they using? Like, you don't really need that many lights to light this up nicely, I would argue. So what, you have like... Let me try and just figure out by my own. Wait, what? Hello? Game? Okay, there we go. Ugh. It's too heavy. Okay. So let's see. So they have a light source here, obviously. My guy. Okay, it's kind of freezing. They have a light source here. They have another one for this part right here. And another one here. Yo, I don't know what's happening. It's kind of bugging out. Hello? Wakey, wakey, mother freaker! Arigatou gozaimasu. I always need to, like, mess around. They do have, like, a light source here just to do some fill light for sure. They have, like, another one here and another one here, because these are two different light sources. They have so many lights. Another one here. I'm betting there's another light over here. There's another red source of lighting coming in from this side. This could be ambient, though. Bro, they have a couple of them. They probably have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like at least 9 or 10 lights. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. How many you got? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lights. Damn. Okay. Can we do it with like 3? You know what I mean? Can we do it with like 3? That's the question. How do we do this? Let me see. How would I do it? I mean, let me try it. Yeah, but yeah, this is really slow right now. It's kind of annoying. Can I? Fuck it, I'll just completely change. Whatever. It's just easier for the sake of time. And I'll just copy an image and I'll run with it. Guys, I'm sorry if this stream is fucking boring. It is what it is, man. Like, I just kind of wanted to do this. I thought it would be fun for me, and hopefully it's fun for you guys. You know what I mean? If it isn't, it is what it is. Okay, let me delete the light sources. Let me copy this. Let me bring a pure rev. Just open a pure rev here. So I have the OG lighting. Let's do one ourselves, okay? Oh, plus they also have lights on the background, right? Because there's lights over here, for example, and over here, and even this is probably not lighting, but it's like reflections. So that also matters for this, for sure. All right, let's change this up. I'm going to delete all the light sources from this. I do remember. I don't exactly know who it was. One of the like a big director that I think he already passed away. I don't remember which director it was, but I remember him saying that one of the things that he really wanted to focus on was lighting, to a point that he wanted to do, was it Akira Kurosawa? I don't remember. But one of the things that he wanted to do the most was to effectively do, yeah, they even have like character lighting and environmental lighting. You know what I mean? Environmental adjustments, environmental off. Huh. Interesting. Okay. But he basically said something along the lines of he wanted to do as much as he could with lighting, but with less lights. You know what I mean? That was his main objective. You know what I mean? To do more with less. To the point that I think he had a conversation with another director where he expressed that he kind of understood that he was in the end of his life, and that he was kind of pissed off because he managed to get like ways of doing more with less lights, especially on this one shot, shit like that. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool, because that's, you know, that's how I kind of feel also. Okay, let me delete all of these. Okay, I do need another. This is the time where having a second viewport is very good, especially on a second monitor. For the sake of the stream, I'm gonna put them all here so you guys see what I'm doing. But you want to like have this perspective of the character like on another monitor so you see what the hell you're doing. Pretty useful. Very useful to have multiple monitors when you're working on this shit. Okay, let me see. That was actually one thing that I pushed in Frontier. Yeah, I remember. Can't talk about that. Shut up. Okay. It's our shear. Hello. Oh my god, dude. This is gonna be a battle. Wait, how do I add a light here? Forgot. You know what? Wait. Okay. And then oh my god, it's locking on both? Come on, bro. Okay. Let's get that. And then let's bring the light over here. Okay. And then, okay, let's start with a key light. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just doing, where's the animation from? So the animation is from the Unreal Engine marketplace. So if you go, for example, to fab.com, just like their website where they store all of the assets for, you know, everything, right? If you want to buy, it's like a store for Unreal Engine stuff. And if you type ACOM, you pick this one, ACOM animation sample, and you can basically download it and check it out and use it for whatever you want. You do need Unreal Engine 5.6 or 5.7 to use it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm just messing around here and messing with the light. Why is this not working though? You know what? Let's do it this way. Damn, I'm kind of rusty, am I? Let's see. Okay. Let's do a little spotsy over here. Okay, so I want to try and do this with 3 lights, or this is not doing anything at all. So yeah, whatever. Let me just pump it up just to see what I'm doing, generally speaking. How do I want to tackle this? They do have like a sort of dramatic scene, just like this red coming in. Maybe we want to dramatize it a little bit more. Let me check some references actually online. Let me see. Film Grab. Let me check Film Grab. So Film Grab is a pretty good website if you want to check you know, shots from scenes, you know what I mean, from movies. There's a bunch of different ones. There's one that's very famous that is paid, that I forgot the name. Websites like Film Grab. There's a bunch of these. Shot Cafe is pretty good. Bro, what was the name? How did I forget? Shot Deck, yeah. Shot Deck is great. Shot Deck's really good. It's probably the best one. You do have to pay. It's kind of weird, but it has a ton of information of every single shot, like what camera lenses are they using, you know, when was it shot, like it has just a ton of information, and it's pretty nice because of that, because if you want to do the composition itself, it's pretty cool. So yeah, let me see, let me just scroll here for a little bit. This one's nice. Oh my god, dude, I need to see this movie, The Never Ending Story. I've never seen this movie. It's got some weird scenarios though, and I've heard it traumatized like a generation. Oh, this one's nice actually, The Grinch, because it has the red on the back. It's pretty nice. I kind of dig that actually. It's a different vibe. The red in the back and then in the middle, you know, like super fucking red in the back. I kind of dig this, bro. And it has like a light source up front that's very like beauty shot, you know what I mean? It's just kind of funny because it's The Grinch. Fuck it, I'll do this. Let me see. So they do have, dude, this is crazy cool actually, the red coming in. Fuck it, let me do it. Let me close this up. We don't need this. Bro, this project is so heavy though. Especially while streaming, it's insane. Like everything is a little bit slow. Right. So it would be like a lighting coming from the back. This is the time where, you know, at the end, it might not be that great. And, you know, I'd come back tomorrow and I look at it and I'll probably be like, ah, this looks like
Story
shit.
got best Sphinx statues in cinematography. I tell y'all I loved them as kid. Greater than.
Great, Sphinx statues. Never ending story. Sphinx statues. Damn. Ah, I see why you like them. I understand. I totally get it. I see. Man of culture. Very nice. Very nice. I totally get it. Yes. The beauty of the sculpture itself. Yes. Oops. No bulbous. Oh. These wings are actually fucking crazy though. That's insane. Yeah. Damn. What does he have on her head? It's like a snake. Pretty nice though. No boba. All right. Oh, but Googling Bria is... Dude, are you kidding me? Bria is dangerous. No, the other one. What did you say? It's not Brie. It's, Breeze Shushe. Breeze Shushe is dangerous. Shut up, dude. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Do it yourself. Are you kidding me? It's just a bunch of boobs showing up. I fell asleep watching the stream and just woke up. Damn, I love it, dude. I knew it was going to be boring. Yes. Boring ass stream. Yes. Let's fucking go, dude. Yes. Hype that shit up. I knew it was going to be boring. It is what it is. Okay, bam. We got some red, bro. That's like red wine, dude, though. This is like red of death. That's not good. We kind of want a lively red. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe something like that. Yeah, let's leave it that for now. Whatever. So they do have like all around, right? Damn, this red is so fucking nice, though. I mean, it is one of those things. Like, I'm never going to achieve a shot like this because they have like this fur or whatever you want to call it from the suit. You know what I mean? That allows like the light to pass in a very particular way. So I'm never going to be able to reach this. There's no way. But you know, it's just the overall vibe of like a rim light, a reddish rim light coming around. You know it then? So yeah. Show it then? Wait, what? No, I don't want to show it. It's just a bunch of boobies, man. Nah, bro. Okay, let me copy this light. Because there is like another rim light coming in from the left side. And one thing, the attenuation radius, there is no way it would be this big. It would be like pretty small, especially for a scene like this. You know what I mean? Okay, and then we grab another light source. This one we put like, what, white? Almost pure white. Up in the front. This is way too bright, obviously. Let me reduce the outer cone maybe. And the intensity. Okay. Kind of like that. Okay. Let me bring it out. Okay, okay. Okay, I need to adjust this one again. Let's see. Skip it up, skip it up, pop, beep it up, boo, boo. Yeah, it's one of those things. Doing a shot like that, let me bring it all the way to above. I can just do my own thing with it, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't need to follow what that was. I did dig the differentiation, you know, of the red with the white. Thought it was pretty cool. Maybe the light coming in a little bit more. The face of the character. Let me check some other references maybe. Let me see. This one's kind of cool actually. I still kind of want to keep this vibe while still adapting it to my scene, you know? Let me see. It's not a boring stream, man. Of culture would call it a good palette cleanser. All right. Okay. Ooh, actually not bad. Samsara. I love the title already. Samsara indeed. I dig these little details, bro, of like how the light is hitting like the nose. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool because the light kind of gives off an idea of innocence to the kid. You know what I mean? Feels like he's pretty young. Because the lighting is actually so soft. You know what I mean? And it's hitting most of the face pretty uniformly, I would argue. But then you have like this tint of light, you know, kind of like hopeful light. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. Or even here, you know? shot's great. I love this shot, actually. Super nice. Samsara? I need to watch this movie, dude. Wait, is this a documentary? Feels that way. Okay. Okay, Samsara. It's probably a documentary. Los Patino. Wait, it was who is Lois Patino? Who is this guy? Search. Vigo, Galicia? Spain? He's from Galicia? Bro, he's my neighbor. What the fuck? This guy made this thing? Looks fucking awesome. He is a director and editor known for Red Moon Tide, Samsara, and El Sembrador de Estrellas, señorita. Okay. Oh, I've seen this. Oh, I've seen this movie. Sicoras. Yeah. Oh, I've seen a movie from him. I thought this movie was boring as shit. The movie was so fucking boring. Sicorax, yeah. Dude, this movie is not good. I did not like it. Had some cool shots, but yeah. Not a good movie. Okay. Bro, this is some Epstein stuff. What the hell? Okay. Oh, this one's nice. Is it though? Feels a little bit cheap. Ooh, that's actually not bad. Days of Thunder? Damn. I'm just looking at the light, you know what I mean? Hitting the character from the side. That looks pretty fucking nice. Even in the hair. Looks fucking cool. Okay. I feel like the vibe that I want to get, it's pretty evident. Just like a very strong sort of rim light everywhere or in a good part. And then with like a frontal sort of light just lighting up the character a little bit just so we can see it. And that should be it. You know what I mean? Not much to think about. Just rolling with it. If it ain't good, it is what it is. Ship it. Okay. Let me put it like straight up in the front. It's one of those things, man. Lighting is like, it's like watching a goddamn paint dry, bro. Sort of work. You do a little bit of adjustments, you go back, you do a little bit more. I actually kind of want to delete the shadows for this light. Because you see how the lighting is doing this shadow right here? I don't like that. That's not what I want to do, you know? So I can just delete the shadow. It's actually pretty good for performance. So plus, you know what I mean? It is kind of sad that we're not getting reflections on the eyes. Can we get that? Let me see. Let me just copy another light just to see if we can get it. Actually, I'm going to change to a point light. Dude, now I really... Oh, I can reach it. Now I really want to play Rebirth. God damn it, dude. Swear to God, man. A cool thing that I could do for these reflections instead of using lights is I could... Okay, so I can use this light already to get that reflection. But I could use that one tactic that I showed you guys. Just to make a little sphere. Static mesh. Okay, this. Nope. This. Bring it all the way out. Then I think this works. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me reduce that a little bit. Bro, I don't know what these guys made. What these guys have changed, but they changed a couple of stuff here. So it does work. It does? It does. Oh, let's go. It needs to be bigger. Way bigger. Wait. Bro. Bro, I can barely make him show it. But what is this material right now that they have? Holy, dude. Okay, let me reduce this light source right here. Oh, maybe this is not the best approach. Oh, it needs to be up? What the fuck? I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Kind of weird. All right. Yeah, let me grab this. Let me adjust the light source. Kind of raise the source radius also, just to make the light a little bit softer. It's very rough right now. So if I keep this maybe around here, it kind of softens the reflections, you know. Let's see, maybe a lot of lighting coming in from the left side and just a minimal on the left. I mean, on his right side. Now I don't like the reflection that's happening here on the eye because of this. I could delete the specular. Yeah, but it's gonna flatten things out. So this is the thing, man. If I want to do a lighting, if I want to do lighting with like 3 lights, it's gonna be a little bit hard. You know what I mean? Because there's not much you can do. But you can manage, man. You can do it. How would I stop the reflection of this though? You see how the eye is having like a reflection that I don't want. I really don't. Like this reflection here looks a bit weird, you know? Could just move it maybe. I think this is the time where I need a second light source. Unfortunately, I might have to do it with 4. Let's see. So if I delete the specular here. Yeah, but I lose a lot of detail when it comes to specular on the rest of the thing. Plus, I'm kind of missing. I see. Yeah, I kind of want to have that. Yeah, so clearly the emissive light was not working for some reason. Okay. So maybe up in the front. Okay, how would I do this though now? Reduce the attenuation radius? Can't. Yeah, but these are already 2 light sources. They're not casting shadow, which is not bad. But not recommended. Let me see. Reduce this one a little bit. Maybe to like a 3. Bump it all the way down. Okay. I'm already at... You see what I mean? I'm already at 5 light sources. And I'm already like, I want more. Like... It's so easy to like go overboard. It really is. One thing that you could do is not really worry too much about the amount of lights you're putting. It can be a little bit dangerous though. but then like remove the ones that you need the less, you know? That's a tactic. You put like 10 lights, and then slowly remove them. That could be a tactic. Kind of like to put one by one and be mindful of what I put. Maybe like a 200. I kind of wanted it to come from the left side, so it doesn't spill too much on this side. I kind of want it to just spill and then leave here. You know what I mean? Yeah, kind of like that. But yeah, now that I'm looking, it's like, man, I would add more detail here. You know what I mean? Like, I'd kind of want another light source that would hit like the side here of the face that I'm quite not managing to do with this light source. You know what I mean? Wait. Let me try to see if I can do without. Maybe push it a little bit to the left. Yeah, but that's the thing. You kind of want to combine the light not spilling over here and hitting this part. You know what I mean? And I don't want it to like hit this part also. This looks fucking weird. Let me see. Let me raise the source radius a little bit. That would definitely help, yeah. Forgot to change that. No. Okay, I didn't quite manage to get what I want, but I'm kind of okay with it. I kind of like this shape that we're doing here, or even here. I kind of like it because it kind of looks like the lighting is coming from the left side still. Maybe I'd push it a little bit more. Okay, so you see what I mean? Like, this is a very meticulous sort of work at one points, you know? It's just it is what it is. Okay, let me adjust this one light again. Kind of want the light to spill a little bit more. Even to his face, really. But man, I really wish we had the speculars here. What can I do? I don't think if I put a cube it will do the work, because I could put a cube here to block the light, but it will block everything, which is not great. Now the problem here now is that everything is a little bit too flat. Kind of don't like that. I kind of want to see this shadow right here on the side, on the right side, because before it was like a bit too flat. And it's because I have two light sources, which is really not ideal, but I also kind of want these two reflections on the face. I'd honestly probably would go to it would probably be a good idea to go to the actual mesh, to the actual material of the eye, and see if I could change something, you know what I mean, to help me to bring these reflections out. I'm not sure. It would be here. Brightness? Oh god, that's way too much. Specular map. No, I don't want to mess with specular maps. No. Roughness? Nah. This will not do anything. There's nothing to do with it. I mean, it will, actually, yeah. But, no, that's not it. That's so much work. It is. It is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Like, and this is just one shot and like a full-on cinematic. So imagine like The Last of Us 2, you know? There's a reason why there's full-on dedicated teams of lighting to do this sort of work. Because it is a lot of work. You know? It is. Because you want to make sure every single shot, not every single shot, because like, if you have a cinematic like this, right? If you have like, let's say 25 cinematics in a full-on video game, what developers will end up doing, because you might have like, for example, I don't know, let's say a year to make all the cinematic lighting, because there's like another layer to this, which is you do not get the cinematics like beautifully already super done when you're doing the lighting work. No. You're basically working like a lot of the, I remember working for Frontier in Warhammer, and I was working basically from the beginning on the lighting of a lot of the cutscenes, and it was just basically like very basic shapes. The character was missing a ton of textures. There was a lot of done being worked. I remember Emma, a friend of mine, she was a render texture artist, and she did a lot of the textures for the characters. And so I looked closely at her work at times, and she was, you know, working a lot of stuff. One was the eyes for the characters, you know what I mean? Because eyes are so goddamn important in honestly everything when it comes to like visuals. Because eyes are like, honestly, I would say this. Eyes are probably one of the most important things to note when it comes to like any sort of visual work. Because that's, even when we have relationships with people, that's where we look at, when we look at them, we look at the eyes, you know? That's where we take a lot of the information on how they're feeling and all that sort of stuff, and even animals, you know what I mean? So eyes are super important, so important to nail down. And The Last of Us is really good at that, let me tell you. Yeah. But yeah, it's just a lot of work, definitely. There's a reason why there's a business for it. You know what I mean? But now we're going to be demolished by AI. AI is going to take all the jobs, bro. We're done. We're back in agriculture. We're back, baby. Yes, medieval times. Bro, these bricks are dog shit. Oh my god, I hate this candy. Why do I keep eating it? Okay. Fuck it, let's go with that. Okay. Whatever. It's not perfect. Definitely not perfect. I would probably tweak a little bit more. Yeah, man, it's so annoying. Because now I'm looking at things and I'm like, man, I don't like the way that it's hitting here. It's hitting way too much on the top part of the head. You know what I mean? Okay, that would be probably better. But even then, I don't want it to hit in this part. Here it's fine, but here it's not fine. It's like, no. You know what I mean? Fine, whatever. Let me see. Oh, shit. No. Fuck,
NGL,
whatever.
we can just turn off half of the lights and it will look better.
Not gonna lie, we can turn off half of the lights and it will look better. Nah, man. It will not. It will most definitely not. Most definitely not. Nah, dude. It will most definitely. Say that to Roger Deakins, bro. Holy, dude. The man is insane when it comes to lighting props. Fuck me, dude. I mean, Roger Deakins is the guy who made Blade Runner 2049. He's a great cinematographer.
Do it.
Do it? How, like, which lights would you pick? There's so many of them, though. You know what I mean? So many, man. And I'm already trying to do that. You know, I'm trying to reduce the amount of lights here just by building this. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 light sources. And the guy was using 9. You know what I mean? And I'm struggling here already. You know what I mean? 5 is not enough. But honestly, when I was at Warhammer, when I worked at Warhammer, that was mostly the max light sources that we could use was like 5, 6. Yeah, 5, 6 lights was the max.
I have seen a pretty big YouTuber say he is anti-AI. He then said he is not good at writing stories and ChatGPT brought his storyboard to life in a chapter. What do you think about that? Just cut lights randomly.
Just cut lights randomly? Yeah, that will do it. Let me just delete this light source. Bam. Game. And this one. Bam. So much better. He then said he is not good at writing stories and ChatGPT brought his storyboards to life in a chapter. I don't know, man. In my experience, when it comes to writing with AI, because I do write a little bit, I like it. I've tried it. I
do not get the I hate man.
I do not get the AI hate man. Oh, I do. I'm a fucking hater for AI. AI can suck it can suck everything, dude. I'm totally against AI. Fuck AI. I'm anti-AI completely. It is scummy as fuck. It is the worst of the worst. Dude, I saw my niece the other day looking at a video on YouTube of like, what is that fucking show called? That movie called Golden, has the golden music or whatever. What is it? Yeah, this fucking thing. K-pop Demon Hunters. She was watching a video on YouTube of like this show, but it was like totally AI, completely AI. And they were like basically using
I will
the
say
characters.
That I did change my life, like it actually made my life so much better.
I'm talking AI in the sense of like creating art, you know, generative art. That's my issue. Okay. That's where my focus is when we're talking about AI. Like, she was watching a video, an AI video with these characters. I don't know their names. And it was so fake, so incoherent in the story. Like I saw a little bit. It was so incoherent. Like the story made no sense. The way that the shots were made zero fucking sense. Like, and on top of that, you're using existing characters and basically making money out of it. Wait, what? Really? Is this the reality that we're going for? Like, dude, no, man. That's
no
one
is a tool, not art.
As a tool, sure, whatever. That's okay. But I mean, to respond to Dan's friends, at least in my opinion, I've tried it a little bit, like ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever.
I crashed out at ChatGPT last week because it said it knew all the big questions about the universe and then it stated theories as if they were fact.
Yeah, you have to be very careful with ChatGPT. I've also noticed that they do not know the answers at all. They really, the thing is like those chats really talk in a way that makes it feel like they're saying things super confidently, but they are saying wrong things a lot of the times. I remember even like doing a little bit of programming and scripting with Gemini specifically. Dude, it was just complete dog shit. Like, it does not know what the fuck it's doing. It really doesn't. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm using it wrong, bro, but like with me, it was like to get I think those chats are really good to get information, but you can't really take that information to light. You know, you can't just take it and for granted. You need to like cross it with other information to make sure that it's correct. You know what I mean? That, or even to like
I do not want to do boring stuff, so I do the ringing, the removing object, or more VFX related stuff, like it got so much easier.
Ringing the removing object, or more VFX related stuff? VFX? What sort of VFX? What do you mean? Like, what specifically VFX? I've never seen, I haven't seen that. Exactly, I was just joking around and I was so surprised and has its answers. It made me really mad. If I never do double check the info they're spitting, why waste time? Find the info yourself and at least be sure it's factual. Yes, but I think my point is more like Gemini and ChatGPT is really good to find information that a lot of the times you're trying to find in other websites like Google, and Google is not really giving you the information that you need. I've noticed that a lot, and I'm betting you guys also. Like you type a question like, I don't know, why is my poo-poo green? And it doesn't really tell me anything. And I go to ChatGPT or Gemini and I type that question and it gives me an answer. But you can also ask him to give you websites, for example. Where did you get this information? Can you give me the websites? All that sort of stuff. Or where should I find this sort of information? You know, I want to find information about, again, I don't know, these candies. You know, how do I make this candy? This candy right here. How do I make this fucking candy? I don't know. It's a cool little library where you can find stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, man. That's what I noticed. But when it comes to writing, man, Google was good 10 years ago. Now it's dog poo poo. Yeah, I don't even use Google anymore, I think. No, I definitely do. I definitely do. But not as much. But like, writing wise, it gives you very generic ideas in my experience. Like I've even tried to
say your understanding of AI is extremely shallow because AI is being used in professional VFX like Gaussian splatting is fully operated with AI.
No, you're misunderstanding me. This is why I asked you why specifically, what are you specifically saying about VFX? Because I'm talking about AI generative art. That's what I'm talking about mostly. And that's my disgust with AI. It comes from. AI has been around in the video game industry for decades. So, and yes, Houdini, for example, which is the software that most people use for VFX stuff, definitely has a ton definitely has a ton of VFX in it. Yeah, AI in it. Yeah, for sure. But that is different. I'm talking about AI generative art. That's what I'm talking about. This software is amazing, bro. And it has a massive learning curve from what I understand. Houdini for VFX stuff, right? But yeah, for sure.
Yes, same with generative AI in VFX is not new.
Generative AI in VFX is not new? That I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean? That I haven't seen.
Can you answer about the story, please?
Oh, right, sorry.
I'm curious if you think it's okay to use it as accessibility tool for writing as example. He had his own story, but said he's bad at actually writing.
So I've used for writing, but I've kind of realized that, at least in my experience, it doesn't really give you good ideas. It's good when you, for example, because English is not my first language, right? So I noticed that my writing in English isn't great, or sometimes it's a little bit weird, like the way that I put words, it's kind of weirded out and stuff. And so, for example, it's great for, hey, can you correct me this text that I just wrote? Can you make it a little bit more consistent, you know? I think it does a fairly good job at doing that. But when it comes to ideas, creating ideas, I don't know, man. At least in my experience, it's like the most generic bullshit
I think
that's spitting out.
Useful to brainstorm.
Yeah, exactly. I agree, Batoons. Yeah, totally. I think it's great to brainstorm because a lot of the times it's like, okay, I'll bring it up. I do for brainstorm. Yeah, I think that's mostly what I do to brainstorm. I think it's great for that because a lot of the times
back and forth might spark some ideas.
Yes, I mean, a lot of the times I'm like, okay, I want to prototype a video game. You know what I mean? What do I do? What do I want to do? I don't fucking know. Hey, man, give me 5 ideas for prototyping a video game that is a third person. No, fuck it. Okay, let's see what it brings. Here's 5 solid prototype ideas for a third-person game. Okay, let's see. Stealth plus light puzzle. You can teleport between shadows in the environment. Okay, momentum blade. Physical-based combat. Wait, keep it as 1 paragraph. No, I mean, oh my god, I hate this fucking thing. Keep every single idea to one paragraph each. Shadow Shift, the third-person stealth game where the player can teleport between shadows in the environment to avoid enemies and bypass obstacles. This is literally that one other game that uses literally this.
As an example of this might be cool how to do it. Or like I wanna achieve this effect on my preferred software. What should I do, or is it even possible?
Yeah, for that sort of stuff is... Dude, I'm not saying that ChatGPT is not a great tool. I think ChatGPT is a great tool. But when it comes to writing, at least in my experience, and the writing that I've seen, I would not rely on it. I think it's great for brainstorming ideas, but for actual writing, I don't know, man. I don't think it's... I really would not rely on it at all, because it just gives you really, really generic ideas. And the problem is, like, it's not only you typing on this, you know? It's not... You and many, many other people are using this tool for writing, and people will notice, because it's the same sort of style. Everybody is doing this. You know what I mean?
ChatGPT, hey Grok, is this true? Meme. I think it should not be used as final product for anything, like as prototype for everything.
I think it should not be used as a final product for anything, like as a prototype for everything. I mean, I think it's great for brainstorming. That's it. I'm not Grok, I'm ChatGPT. Could you tell me what this refers to? Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I'm happy to help you whether it's true. Damn, there you go, Felix. There you fucking go, man. Do you know who Felix the Maid is?
For brainstorming, I noticed it reuses ideas from other people, and
Basically.
also I have seen it repeat the ideas in a new chat.
It honestly, bro, like, I have some ideas for video games, bro, that I think I've never seen, you know? I've never seen...
if you don't have friends.
For example, true. Like, for example, I have an idea for a game where it's basically like a survival third-person game where a character has like a rifle or a sniper. And so you have to like survive the environment, eat, hunt, all that sort of stuff. But at the same time, you are like basically in this
Copilot
region.
knows me.
This region of the mountain, and there's like a cliff or another region that is separate. This is like a cliff right here of nothing, and on the other side there will be a character, you know, moving along this that needs your help. Like, she's basically like
or
incapacitated
if you have friends
somehow.
That they don't want to hear your nerdy stuff.
Basically, and his objective is like, it's a survival game, but at the same time he needs to help this character move along the path. So maybe enemies would show up, maybe puzzles would show up. Dude, I have never seen ChatGPT, and I've asked a ton of questions to ChatGPT when it comes to prototyping video games.
Metal Gear Solid.
Not really. I did think about Metal Gear Solid 3 and 5 when I thought about this idea, but yeah. Because of the whole combat against Quiet and the other guy from 3, the old man, I forgot his name. I did think about that. Okay, I'll give you that one. Copilot knows me? Copilot? Wait, the guy from VFX? So yeah. But I'd never seen, like, I feel like this idea is somewhat unique. You know what I mean?
I played a mission like that in some game.
I could bet my left hand I played a mission like that in some game. Wait, which game? Does this exist? No way. There's no shot this fucking exists. Is this an actual game? Nah, dude. Which one? Dude, I thought it was pretty unique.
Copilot as in the IXD.
Oh, because there is this one guy, Copilot. Where is it? I think his name is Copilot. VFX. Yes, Video Copilot. Let's fucking go. This guy was the OG, man. He was the OG. Dude, I love this fucking guy, bro. This guy was the one dude who, like, he made lightsabers. I remember seeing his fucking videos when I was a kid. Oh my god, this is holy shit.
There are better chat engines that
Yes!
are extremely cool, but still, man, a chatbot is a chatbot.
Bro, I remember this. I remember watching this video to try and learn how to do
Welcome
VFX
to
for
my After
lightsabers.
Effects lightsaber tutorial. Here's what we're going to be creating.
Yes. Look at the man, dude.
Very nice.
This was so sick back in the day, bro. 2008 or whatever. I don't remember when I watched this.
This is my
Holy!
friend Sam Loya, and
Let's fucking go,
of
man.
course, he brings it every time he gets into the
Amazing.
Give us
Sheesh. Crazy. I don't know, my brain is Swiss cheese. Oh my god. I have not eaten cheese in like a week and a half and I'm dying. Oh, by the way, let me check this. How bad is this compared to the other one? Let me see it. Hey, okay. Okay. Yeah, actually the reflections are kind of fucked in this fucking shot. What is happening here? You have a reflection here, which is okay, but then you have another one there. You know what I mean? Like, it should be like a little bit here, you know what I mean? Because the light source is coming from this side. It does have a lot better, like this texture looks a lot better here. I really dig that. You can see like the normal map here. It's pretty cool. I kind of dig this. That's fucking nice, you know? That's a plus for sure. But I mean, I'm using less lights here. They're using like 9 lights. I'm using like 5. And 2 of them are honestly to like just bring the reflections in. It's not really ideal. And it was kind of made quick. Dude, I hate this. I actually ended up with this. No! Fucking, my god, dude, delete this. Delete it, man. There are bad chat engines that are extremely cool, but still, man, a chat box is a chat box. True. I mean, I can't deny that it's so useful to have around you because, like, it just helps you to think. You know what I mean? That's the intent. It just helps you to think about things. Especially when you're just starting out and you're trying to figure out things. It's just a good support to have. It's undeniable, bro. It is undeniable. Like, if I'd say the contrary, I'd be fucking fooling myself. But when it comes to, like, creating ideas for video games or writing or just creating actual image, it's fucking garbage. It is so bad. It is insanely bad. And I can look from a mile away and identify most of them, honestly. Like, AI generative are like 2D, 3D stuff, not like actual image, because that is really hard to like verify. It really is. Like, when I've seen a bunch of videos of like, oh, is the entire thing that you're watching right now like true or not? You know what I mean? Oh, this boat was made with AI, and it's like, I could not tell. There's no fucking shot. So yeah. But when it comes to creating characters and shit, bro, it's like generic as it can get, bro. It's insane. Dude, I remember like seeing a friend of mine. He made like 2 pictures because he was doing like an AR project in Unity, and he showed me those images, and I'm like, bro, this is AI, isn't it? And he's like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, yeah, I could tell. I could tell, bro. Like, there was basically like 2 little characters, like 2D characters. Have even ever played Sniper Elite or Sniper Ghost warrior games? It's not exactly your scenario, but I would call it sniper cover mission stretched to the whole game. Yeah, the thing is, like, I'm thinking in a perspective of like Little Nightmares or Ico, where you would have like a 3rd-person game that is a story, that is like very linear and storytelling, you know? There's also that. I'm not thinking about like an open world game. Even the survival aspect to it would not be like too deep, like in games like that. You know what I mean? That's not the objective. It would be much more loose, much more, you know, soft when it comes to that. Because that's important, but the main focus would be, you know, you caring for the other person that is on the other side of the mountain that you can't really reach by you can't be like with that person, you know what I mean? Just far away. So you're seeing that character being attacked, or she can't pass through like a passage or whatever, and you would need to shoot to specific locations in order to like advance, you know what I mean? That would be the idea. I don't know, man, maybe it wouldn't work, you know what I mean? I need to do a little prototype on that to see if it works or not. But there's a million ways that you can tackle that subject, really. Manly Henley, hello. How are you, such a legend? Love your stuff, man. Sending love from North Carolina. Ooh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Henley. I appreciate that. North Carolina, where? Wait, dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not American.
Kouto, your idea as gameplay feels like Sniper Elite 4 co-op mode.
I've never played Sniper Elite. Never. I've heard about them. Was this game good? I have no idea, to be done honest. I've never played this. Wait, where is North Carolina? Oh, right, yeah, right up. Wait, is this? Of course, Carolina. Wait. So you have South California and North. Wait, my geography is just complete dog shit. I typed North California. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Damn.
Writing your story with ChatGPT to me just seems lazy, and I don't think it does justice to your vision.
True.
I would try to learn writing and use it to proofread, maybe.
Yes. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Okay, hear me out. Make Firewatch, but give the dude a nice sniper rifle. Bang, a guarantee hit. Firewatch is actually a nice little game. Even visually, it's pretty nice. I didn't complete it. I don't know why, but I thought it was a nice little game. Yeah. Firewatch is cool. I like the visuals though. Visuals are pretty cool. And the overall audio and shit.
Going to my Kouto Dumb Moments compilation.
What? What do you mean? Yeah, I agree, Dance Friends. I agree, generally speaking, yeah. Even when I tried to, like I've mentioned before, like I've tried to like program, dude, don't just learn how to program. You know what I mean? It is because I don't know how to program that well. And I've tried to basically cheat my way out of it using ChatGPT and Gemini. I'm not gonna lie, I tried it, but I realized at one point, like it is not a good move. Learn how to program, because if you don't know and if you rely heavily on that shit, man, you're gonna pay for it. It's not good. Don't do that. Don't cheat your way out. Don't do those shitty ass shortcuts. You'll not take you anywhere, in my opinion. Sniper Elite only became popular because you can shoot
NGL
Adolf's
Kouto
nuts.
sounds
What?
like Metal Gear Solid 5 Plague Tale.
Okay, yeah, okay. That I can get, yeah, okay. I dig that. That I can get behind. Yes, that I can get behind. Yeah, I agree with that. I had another idea. I'm going on a roll of ideas now. Which one was the other one? Oh, but that was basically like very much inspired by Sekiro, but it was kind of like, it was like Sekiro if it was like Samurai X. You know what I mean? This guy, because this guy has like a katana, but he doesn't use his katana. He uses what is it called? Batosai? Nah, that's not it. What is his weapon? What weapon does this guy use? He doesn't use his katana because he basically had a whole tragic past. Sakabato, that's the one. He had a tragic past, and his whole gist in the anime is that he doesn't want to kill any characters. I've actually never seen this anime. I know about it.
I want you to know that we love this stream, speaking for everyone here.
I appreciate it about this. I appreciate it. Like he uses this part in order to not kill anyone else. He's like a legendary warrior, killed a bunch of dudes, was in wars nonstop. You know what I mean? I kind of dig that aspect. I thought, what if you combine that with Sekiro? You know what I mean? So it's like the Sekiro mechanic, but you can't really kill anyone. So the logic would be you would have like a little bar. So imagine you're fighting an enemy, right? You have a little bar that you would fill. So each time you would
Kouto new Baki trailer just dropped.
Baki? I've never seen that. Well, we can check it. So like if you parry one attack, you would fill this. If you parry a second, you would fill. And when you actually fill everything, you know what I mean? Like that bar, you would do a sort of how do you say it? Like you wouldn't kill the character, but you would do an attack that would basically disrupt him. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this idea. Okay, maybe this one's not that great. Never mind.
Does Sekiro have Sephiroth's swords?
No, it does not. Actually, the owl has a big ass sword. This guy's sword is a menace. But yeah, you don't actually have it. You know what I mean? Like a yes, exactly. Like a stun attack. But I don't know where I would go with it. It feels a little bit too. It feels like it needed more. You know what I mean? It feels like it needed a little bit more. Yeah, it feels a little bit.
So Sekiro, but MGS5.
What? Wait, how? How is no? Bro, you can kill an MGS5. Okay, yeah, I mean, wait, in MGS5, you get more points, or you get a better score or some shit if you don't kill enemies, right? If I'm not mistaken. Is that what you're thinking about? Wait, I missed a couple of messages. I like Ape Escape. Bro, this guy has been talking about Ape Escape for the longest fucking time, dude.
You don't have to kill.
Yeah, you don't have to kill, yeah. But don't you get like a better score or whatever if you do not kill? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. I know using it for code is okay if you know what you're doing in the first place. I do know a lot of programmers that do use ChatGPT and shit for programming, but they know their thing. They know what they're doing. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's the big difference, you know? So I'm saying mostly like for new people that are, you know, trying to learn, don't go ChatGPT, man. It's not good. You're hurting yourself more than you think, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I've seen this image. I've never seen this anime, but yeah. I know there's a lot of muscles. That's all I know.
Better score and unlock secret items and achievements.
Dude, Ape Escape is iconic. Oh my god, bro. These guys are all over Ape Escape, bro.
The fighters can use weapons.
Bro, English. No, if any of you watches these fucking animes in English dub, get out of here, bro. What are you doing, man? Why are you watching? Okay, I need to actually stop this because it's fucking freezing my game. My PC. Wait, Baki the Invincible Samurai? Damn, bro. Okay.
Ape Escape is goated.
Ape Escape is goated? Okay. Okay. Hands up. Bro, can I please have Japanese voice acting? Thank you, very nice. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou. Oh my god. Dude, these guys, the visuals look fucking crisp. Bro, these motherfuckers have muscles everywhere. They have muscles in their fucking ears. Bro, baby face.
JoJo Bizarre's adventure makes sense to watch it in English cause all the characters know it.
What is this face, my guy?
This is such lots of guys.
Oh, look at that shit, man. Nothing on this motherfucker. This is a sexual opening for a lot of guys.
I play Escape on the loose on my PS Vita.
Wait, you gotta have muscles on your muscles? You gotta have muscles on your eyeballs? The guy over the salty spitting in SpongeBob? Why am I not surprised? That's probably an actual quote from SpongeBob. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure makes sense to watch it in English because all the characters know it. Nah, dude. Nah, bro. I've never seen JoJo's, so I don't know. Yeah, I've never seen anything of JoJo. I only saw the memes. What the fuck am I watching?
21世紀に生きる俺に戦国時代のトップ中のトップがとっておきで向き合ってくれる。バキ、お前を許さん。
I'm sexually aroused.
時代が、法則が、神が。
Bro, the outlines are crazy.
人類史最強を決めようとしている。
Okay, chill, my guy. All right, okay. That's cool, I guess. That's pretty cool. Rank it. Wait, I missed a couple of messages. Let me see. So Sekiro, ranking only exists in MGS5 and Peace Walker, I believe. I got the dip. I don't want Baki spoilers. Oh shit, my bad. That's friends. Only saw it now. Wait, isn't Baki full of pissing scenes? Wait, what? Is it? I've never seen this. A guy I knew in elementary school back in the day played it on the PSP. Ape Escape? Damn, the PSP, man. What a great console. Dude, I went to a music festival one time and I actually took my PSP and I was full with emulators and shit. It was fucking awesome. I loved it. I love the PSP, man. But sad to say that I think we were gaining way, like our camp was gaining way too much attention because we built like a raft because there's a river on the side. Like we built our own raft. We get it, Bad Tunes. We get it. And we like built a sofa out of like stuff, like because a friend of ours had like a ton of shit and like because his father has like a, what do you call it? Like a company that, I don't know, makes all of that sort of furniture and shit like that. It was kind of like, what the fuck? What are we doing in this camp, bro? Like, what is this shit? Unfortunately, we got a bunch of dudes went there in the middle of the night and stole my fucking PSP. Fucking stole it! Bunch of other stuff. It's fucking annoying. Whatever. I call it a JoJo clone? Wait, is this a JoJo clone? Is that what's going on? Damn, bro. That's fucked. JoJo clone. Confirmed. JoJo predates this Baki show. Wait, isn't Baki like a manga originally? This is pretty fucking old, right? Baki. Okay, don't abuse the chat, please, that much. We get it. Okay, nice. Got it. Find it. Okay, so 19, dude, this is old as shit. This is old as fuck. 1991? I thought it was like, I don't know, 2010 or some shit. Wait, is it still ongoing? Is it still going? Nah. Baki manga is still going and is currently serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump. Shonen Champion. Followed by the conclusion of Baki Do. Oh, so this is the anime, the latest anime. I actually heard, I'm not exactly sure if it's true though, but I've heard Hunter x Hunter is getting a new anime. But I'm not exactly sure if that is true or not. I saw this news. Hunter x Hunter to officially return with a new anime 2026. And I did see that it had almost 100 chapters that were not animated. So you could potentially do a new season of this.
Don't disrespect Baki.
Don't disrespect Baki? I didn't. I've never seen it. I got nothing to disrespect, but the trailer is something, let me tell you. Look up JoJo. Yeah, I mean, wait, JoJo is also a manga, right? JoJo manga? This one is 1987. What the hell? Dude. 87? That's insane. What? I thought it was way sooner. But wait, these guys had an anime before, right? In the 90s or something. Am I crazy? 1990s. They did, yeah. But then they 1993 to 2002, but then they like
Digimon to come back.
Bro, Digimon doesn't make any sense in terms of story. Like, I dig Digimon, but they kind of fucked it up. I always felt that way. JoJo's manga has some great artwork. Panels. Manga panels? You mean the manga or the Oh, that one looks fucking nice. Wait, the guy's a microphone. What? The guy's a goddamn microphone, bro. Wait.
You just don't get it.
I do. Baki's Peak, we get it. Motherfucker's got some CDs. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've never liked JoJo's overall approach to character design. I feel like that's why I've never really been like, oh. I'm always like, But maybe I'd get into it if I watched it.
In the 90s and then a short anime in the early 2000s of the last chapter for the third arc.
Let's see. Both the manga and the covers. Manga covers? Let me see. But this is over, right? Oh yeah, I know this image. This image is pretty well known.
Digimon had a pretty good story, but it never ended. That's why it feels off.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's like you have a set of characters, and then in the second one you build a new set of characters, even though the first ones are still there, kinda. And then in the third one, it's a complete set new of people. I don't think even the guys before show up. And then whatever the hell happened in the fourth one, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird. I don't know. Don't deny you don't love my contributions to the band, guys. I had a combination of nerdy things, music theory, and comic relief. Wait, don't deny you don't love my contributions to the band, guys? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, we love it, bro. We love it, Allie. We love everything, dude. Wait. Check out JoJo's Gucci. Huh? JoJo's collab with Gucci? What? Honestly, it kind of makes sense. It kind of weirdly makes sense. You will never wear Araki designed Gucci clothing. Wait, so is this it? Jolene, fly high with Gucci. These fucking dudes, man. Well, this kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy 13. Had like
Steel Ball Run is super good, man. If you ever decide to read JoJo, it'll be the best thing ever you've seen.
What is the Steel Ball Run? Okay. What is it called? This fucking character had also like a thing with like some brand. I don't know if it was Gucci. I don't know. It wasn't Gucci. Which one was it? Louis Vuitton. Oh my god, dude. That's insane. Remember when Louis Vuitton and Prada both used lightning as a model spokesperson? Whether or not you hate 13, this was a cool moment in gaming history. It's so insane. Like, what the hell? Yeah, they really try to make lightning as like a very like, I don't know, kind of like a Cloud sort of character, a very famous sort of character. Lightning Louis Vuitton is iconic. Yeah. this, but I think this was the first time something like this happened in the video game industry. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know actually. It was pretty wild. It was pretty wild when this happened, to say the least. But yeah, JoJo's, man. But yeah, let me tell you, Hunter x Hunter has finally returned to the franchise, as the franchise has announced that it will be releasing new original anime footage in 2026. Dude, I'm a massive fan of Hunter x Hunter. I think Hunter x Hunter is probably my favorite shonen of all time. Like, I love Dragon Ball, Naruto, you know, but there's something about Hunter x Hunter, bro, that is just so well done. Like, the anime that Madhouse made in 2011 it's amazing. They made a brilliant job with it. The last arc, though, too much narration, but I also love Lightning car commercial. Wait, what? What the hell is that? Nissan?
年轻对一切来劲。爆发闯劲。
Can you imagine if this was the actual game? That one scene? With the fucking Nissan car showing up? Damn, skater.
释放拼劲。酷爱科技 SUV 全新进口
Damn, girl.
上市。
Okay. I bought this Nissan just because of that. Dude, actually, you can talk shit all you want about Final Fantasy 13 because it is a bad fucking game. But man, the environments were some of the environments were super well done. Like, they were gorgeous even today, bro. Like this map is insane, man. Environmental, okay. My god, and this soundtrack is a banger. A banger. Like this, I actually tried to replay this game a couple of months ago by now, maybe a year. And I could not finish. It's not great. It's not a good game. Especially the story, man. The story just does not work. It just does not work. Where's that one map that I'm talking about? Dude, some of these...
FF13 was like what if we redid FF7 but make Cloud a woman and make Tifa a tall blonde man.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But that wasn't the problem. The problem is the story just doesn't make sense, man. The story just... This map, though, is phenomenal. This map is gorgeous, dude. I love this map. All of it, bro. The effects that they made here, they're still amazing even today, man. I never talk shit about Final Fantasy 13. Alright. I do. I do. This game is still visually a treat, though. It really is. It's still so good. Oh my god, I forgot about that part. Ah, the Calm Lands from Final Fantasy X. I'm joking. Alright. Cool. Cool shit. Wait, I didn't stop reading. Wait, I didn't read. This comes as a surprise as the anime has inherited since 2014. Fortunately, it won't be long before the new animation footage drops. Comes from the staff of Hunter x Hunter. What is this? Nen Survivor game, as they unveiled stills from the game's opening movie. Evidently, the game will feature completely new animations. But wait, does this mean that this is animations related to the game? Or it's animations that they're going to use from the anime in the game? That's kind of weird. Wait, I'm kind of confused actually about this. Fans are not strangers to inconsistent releases, schedules infrequent, extended periods without any updates. Series creator Togashi said he had moved past the planning stages for chapters. Hunter x Hunter may be returning soon according to recent updates from Togashi. Dude, actually, he's been pumping some stuff, dude. He's really trying to like pump this anime. Like, I need to go back and read it because like I noticed that there's so many chapters, so many new chapters. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, Square Enix should cancel every single project they're working on and try to make Versus 13 one last time.
It's gonna be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links thing.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be that. That's kind of sad. I don't know what that means, Felix, but I'm betting it's just probably going to be related to the game, which kind of sucks. But whatever. It's what the people want. I love Final Fantasy 13 battle. 13's battle theme or victory theme. You should play it on stream. Fine. Battle theme. Yeah. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. Okay, I think I am going to end the stream here, folks. Actually, it's 10 where I am, and it's pouring rain outside, so no going out for me. I think I'm just gonna chill. Yeah, this Final Fantasy 13 has a great goddamn soundtrack, actually. Props to those guys, and it was not made by Nobuo Uematsu. So yeah, I believe so. But yeah. So yeah, folks, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it as always. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend. You know, drink some alcohol, but not too much. Be responsible about that shit, man. Come on, dude. Don't be a fucking, you know, don't screw the people's other night. That's kind of weird, bro. Don't do that. You know what I mean? So yeah. Thanks for the stream, bro. Have a great one. Yeah, appreciate it, Annalie. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, folks. Bye-bye. Bam. Oh my god, this music is so fucking good. Dude, I want to play Rebirth now. God damn it, Amplifier. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. I've been drinking alcohol since you started the stream. Drink moderately, my guy. What are you drinking? Eagle Man. Is it vodka? Nah. Is it dude, I do like some whiskey. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan of whiskey. Whiskey is good. It's so good. Late night. It's the only way I can watch your videos. Bruh. This fucking guy. Fucking guy, man. Oh my god. Alright, folks. Bye-bye.